This is ABC 15 News.
Abuse of power accusations from both interim county attorney Rick Romley and his predecessor, Andrew Thomas. Thank you for choosing us. I'm Steve Irvin.
And I'm Katie Rammel. The accusations coming to a boiling point today after Romley released hundreds of pages of grand jury transcripts. He says they show Thomas and Sheriff Joe Arpaio maliciously went after county officials. ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth just spoke with Thomas. She joins us live. And Angie, Thomas says this is just a smear campaign by Romley.
Yeah, in some ways he says it was really kind of predictable of Romley to do something like this. But this is the documents that Romley released earlier today. It is basically hundreds of pages that pertain to some very serious allegations over some very key county officials.
That the conduct of the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office and the former county attorney was not to seek justice, but was to persecute those who dared oppose them.
Rick Romley is protecting the Maricopa County officials who hired him as their lawyer and installed him as county attorney. He is protecting his friends and former employers.
Heated accusations over the actions of two men in their role as county prosecutor. In a press conference, interim county attorney Rick Romley accused Andrew Thomas and Sheriff Arpaio of abuse of power in their attempts to pursue charges against several county officials. The allegations center on the more than $300 million court tower project, where the sheriff and Thomas accused key officials of bribery and corruption, and on an investigation where county officials were accused of using public funds to conduct a sweep of county offices for electronic listening devices. Newly released grand jury documents, Romley says, shows that the pair went after those officials despite a grand jury voting to end the inquiry.
These blatant abuses of power that have gone unchecked in the past will not, I repeat, will not be tolerated.
I think it's important that I explain what actually happened as opposed to the falsehoods that have come out of Rick Romley in a last-minute desperate smear.
Thomas lashed back, saying the people named in the investigation were on target to be indicted by that grand jury. But because of political and court maneuvers, the defendants managed to get the grand jury proceedings suspended.
They ended the investigation at our request. Rick Romley's claims that the grand jury ended the investigation because there was no evidence is an absolute falsehood. It is contradicted by the written record. It is contradicted by the witnesses.
And both men say that the information in this document is actually going to vindicate them. Now, all this information is being turned over to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and it'll be up to them to decide whether there was a criminal or ethical violation. Live here in downtown Phoenix, I'm Angie Holdsworth, ABC 15 News.
Sheriff